What's good, YouTube? Today, you know, we coming. Be back with another bang. You know what I'm saying? Today, we back with another video. Today, y'all, we got to tell another video. Hey, mind me, man. I'm just tired, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm tired, man. But we're gonna be back in a sentence. 1090 Jake. It say Lazay Osama facing life for crypto kidnapping disguised as food delivery. Nah. I seen this pop up on the subreddit, Chirac, and I seen it. They said a nigga dressed up like as a Uber. Like he dressed up like a DoorDash delivery motherfucker. And so I said, man, these niggas, the power influence is real, bro. I guess everybody like the nigga can't stay out of jail. They always getting arrested. I feel like the nigga won't be like Pooh Shiesty. Like, what did you robbing motherfuckers for? If you supposed to got all this bread, they either goes to show like the nigga can't, like, the power influence, you know what I'm saying? Nigga won't be down. Or the nigga don't got bread like that. It's either one of those two. So either way, you going to jail, my nigga, and you might be going for a long ass time, brother. Cause look like they got some shit on you. Let's get it.
Lil Zay Osama is back in federal custody. He's facing forever and a little extra. His career might be over after a superseding indictment was just unsealed. A federal grand jury in Chicago has indicted 7 men on robbery and kidnapping offenses for allegedly participating in a violent home invasion in Winnetka, Illinois last month. Winnetka.
What the fuck, bro? That shit look like some Home Alone shit, gang. So you robbing old white motherfuckers, gang? You robbing white people, bro? Like, you was bound to get caught, my nigga. They don't play. I thought you was in California. Why are you in Winnetka? Whatever it's called in Illinois. Why is you out there, bro? I'm about to look that up. What it's called? Winnetka, Illinois. We about to see something right now. Matter of fact, we gonna look it up on here. WIN. Got 223 AIP 45. Let's see how it look, bro. This shit looks sweet. I'm saying this look like some real Home Alone shit. Oh, it's gotta be Home Alone, bro. It's got to. Home Alone definitely. Y'all about to say Home Alone definitely was filming with Winnetka. Yeah, bro, you robbing people in Winnetka. Hold on, bro. You tripping, bro.
Is one of the most expensive suburbs in the Chicago area, with many luxury homes showing a median price of $2 million, with the most famous being the Home Alone house from the 1990s classic.
Right.
Roughly 20 miles from downtown Chicago, this wasn't the type of area you'd see Chirac drill rappers sticking someone up. But as we all know, you can never be surprised when it comes to Chicago. U.S. attorneys received search warrants within 12 days of the home invasion, but kept them under seal while continuing to obtain evidence to identify and arrest additional defendants involved in the violent incident.
Your future is at your fingertips. Take advantage of the flexibility and
the superseding indictment charges 24-year-old Deshaun Brown,
Damn. These niggas ugly as fuck. This dude in the top right, ugly. I'm not trying to, say top behind no nigga. You know what? I ain't about to talk no nigga look. Man, y'all niggas stupid. Y'all niggas about to go to jail. One of these niggas gonna tell, though. One of them gonna tell for sure, though.
24-year-old David Franklin, 22-year-old Anthony Ramsey, 28-year-old Isaiah Dukes, 30-year-old Keel Dukes, and 23-year-old Jalen Chambers with conspiracy to commit robbery and kidnapping in connection with the home invasion that took place March 8th. The 7th defendant has not yet been filed into the paperwork as he was just arrested. Now everyone knows Isaiah Dukes is none other than Chicago rapper Lil Zay Osama. And Keel Dukes, aka Big Folks, would be Zay's older brother. Anthony Ramsey, aka Lil Ant, is also said to be related to the brothers. No stranger to law enforcement, Zay was indicted by the feds after leaving a Glock with a switch inside of an Uber in New York City. He'd controversially be sentenced to only 14 months in federal prison.
I remember that, bro. Zay just be lying. Like, talking about he ain't leave that in the back of the Uber. Talking about his partner there or some shit like that. Bro, it was you who left that, bro. Like, come on, bro. The world not stupid, gang. So you telling me you... Come on, bro. It's like you can't stay out of trouble, bro. I don't know what would be wrong with these street niggas. It's like they can't stop going to jail. Like, do y'all niggas have boyfriends in them? It's starting to make me question, like, what's so hard about staying in California, bro, and just rapping? Like, you gotta be robbing motherfuckers. You got, like, is it that fun? Like, niggas real life be playing GTA. Like, bro, then where you did it at, bro, a white neighbor, like, bro, you was bound to get caught, bro. I know they got you on all types of cameras. And I know they say you dressed up as a what, DoorDash, motherfucker. Boy, you probably got a little ski mask. You know you cook.
It would be released in late 2024. Now, obviously, 14 months for a switch is nothing. It made plenty of people start to wonder. But after carefully looking through his federal paperwork, I figured out his low sentence was literally just due to having a great lawyer, Don Florio. But this case, this is gonna need a fucking miracle. According to the indictment, Franklin and Big Folks communicated through phones about using a stolen vehicle to commit the robbery. The next day, Brown then...
Bro, it was... Let me read this. Before I read this, bro, y'all communicated through phones, right? Y'all do know y'all cook, right? Because... even if you deleted it, the police can find it, bro. Anything that you put on the internet, anything that you text, once you put on the internet, once you text a person, it's never gone. And police will find it. So, but it says, overwrite acts. It was further part of the conspiracy that defendants and their co-conspirators committed one or more of the following acts in furtherance of and to affect the objects of the conspiracy. On or about March 7, 2026. Franklin and Kill Dukes. Man, that sounds like some GTA ass name. Franklin and Kill Dukes used cellular phones to communicate regarding the use of a stolen car to commit the robbery and kidnapping. B. On or about March 8, 2026, Franklin and Ramsey used cellular phones to communicate regarding the meeting locations in advance of the robbery and kidnapping. On or about March 8, 2026, Brown drove Franklin Chambers and two other co-conspirators into a stolen vehicle to victim A's and victim B's residence
and drove Franklin, Chambers, and two others in a stolen vehicle to a home belonging to two victims, named in the indictment only as Victim A and Victim B. While on the way to the home, Chambers communicated with...
Stupid, you about to be... your ass in jail, nigga, because your ass going back. What you talking about?
Zay to discuss the plan for the robbery. Once outside the home, Brown walked up posing as a food delivery driver to cause an individual within the home to open the front door.
What?
Armed with loaded weapons, Brown, Franklin, Chambers, and two others forced their way inside. They'd all pull guns, attempting to rob Victim A for his crypto. But the paperwork doesn't clarify if Victim A was actually home, only that he was the one they intended to rob. Instead, they physically restrained Victim B, keeping him captive while aiming guns at him. They demanded he give them access to the safe, computer, and any online accounts holding crypto.
This nigga thought shit was sweet. He tried to Pushaisi some shit. You see what I mean? The power of influence is real. Pushaisi did it. He blew up off it. He blowing it. Let me do it. I'm telling you, I think that nigga just wanted to do that for clout, bro. Because ain't no way I'm going to be robbing a motherfucker and I got all this money. Well, I'm making money. How he say, come on, bro. It's dope. Like, why'd you doing that, bro?
While inside the home, Chambers would again call Zay, who provided instructions regarding the information needed from Victim B to obtain the crypto. Big Folks would also receive a call by one of the conspirators inside the home as the attempted robbery took place.
Introducing
so he
Iron
didn't rob
Beam,
nobody.
a bright
They were just the one calling him.
a choice for futures trading. Iron Beam is an
All of the men then fled the scene, meeting up with Zay, Big Folks, and Lil Ant, who according to the paperwork searched them to make sure everything they took was collected. Apparently they made off with $111,300. Split 7 ways, that's roughly $16,000 per person. The only problem with that is a federal trial lawyer can cost anywhere from 100 to 500 fucking thousand if you plan on taking it all the way.
Hey.
This paperwork is clearly alleging Zay sent some crash dummies to rob a crypto kid who they probably thought had millions that could easily be transferred without a trace.
So you telling me y'all robbed a motherfucker 100,000, 116, 111,000, and y'all got 16,000 each allegedly. And you're going to jail, so you're gonna put all that money on a lawyer, because he just said a lawyer for a Fed case is like $100,000. So, and you just, so if I'm pretty sure if you robbing people, you ain't got it like that. So you're cooked, your brother's cooked, and all the rest of the co-conspirators are cooked because they don't have no money for a lawyer. So you niggas about to have bundle defendants, attorneys, just dumb. Like, you see what I mean? Like, at least you go do a crime, but at least have a lawyer, at least have a team, at least have money. Cook.
And that sounds good until you find out the feds have every text, call, and GPS location from every cell phone present.
Exactly.
They know who made calls from inside the home during the time of the robbery. They know who texted what. They have the entire timeline of how this was planned and executed. And for kidnapping, all of these men face up to life in federal prison. For interference with commerce by threat of violence, up to 20 years. So, interference, kidnapping, all of these men face up to life in federal prison. For interference with commerce by threat of violence, up to 20 years.
Yeah, I don't even know what that is, but I ain't gonna lie, I knew life was serious, but I ain't gonna think you could get like, I ain't think you could get like, no, I'm thinking you get like 20, 30 years from life. You know what I'm saying, from kidnapping. I ain't know you get life from kidnapping. I was talking to my dad about that Pooh Shiesty stuff when it first happened. I'm like, yeah, Pooh Shiesty, he kidnapped, what he kidnapped, like 20 years? Or they were like, what, 20 years? Well, you could get life with that shit. So, bro, I ain't know that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You robbing that man, you know what I'm saying? Bro, you buy your life for kidnapping, my nigga, and shit. Just off the kidnapping you. We ain't talking about the other charges. That's crazy.
So, mathematically speaking, all 7 of them were willing to risk life plus 20 for $16,000 a piece.
Exactly.
Now, the biggest factor in this
Threw your life away for $16,000.
case is going to be the victim cooperating, which obviously he already is. Otherwise, no one would have known a home invasion took place.
Exactly.
But if he is able to identify anyone, if he's had any previous relationships with anyone tied to Zay or Zay himself, that kind of information is the nail in the coffin. Some way, somehow, someone knew they had a shitload of crypto, most likely in the millions, and they came for it all. But here we are again, for the second time this year, speaking on a rapper who crashed out in a robbery turned kidnapping. The major difference between Zay and Pooh Shiesty is it would seem Zay was directing orders over the phone while Pooh pulled out the damn Draco.
Yeah.
The feds are going to have to prove Zay was actually directing this on how it needs to go down, and that means the feds are going to do.
I mean, at least you wasn't there, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you still was there, you still calling shots, but that nigga Pooh Shiesty really up drinking, took out his earrings, and while he was on the GPS, and he's on federal papers. I don't know, that was more gangster than what you did. You was on the phone calling shots. You should just fuck around like you just went with them niggas and did it, bro. You on the phone calling shots. Like, you think that shit not recorded? You think the police can't find that out? The day it happened and the time? Like, come on, bro. Isaiah, dude, they gonna pull up your call up.
Their best to get one of the 6 other men to fold, cooperate, and reveal it all. Now, I can imagine this whole scheme sounded great as they were thinking of it, right? Oh, we got this kid, he does crypto, da-da-da. Mind you, this kid probably does his little scams, whatever. They're thinking we're just gonna rob him, he's not gonna say nothing, everything's gonna be good. This kid might be involved in some illegal shit of his own. Fuck that. This kid gets robbed, fully calls 911, whatever he has to do to report this situation. Otherwise, they never would have found out.
So they robbed the kid, but this kid was scamming. So, nigga, well, you ain't gonna tell about what you was doing, people? Karma real, nigga. You was robbing people out their bread, scamming, and robbing crypto and all type of shit. Motherfucker really rob you. You rob a motherfucker online. You doing your diligence online. You know what I'm saying? They rob you in person. Like really up that bitch on you. Like give me all that. You know what I'm saying? Open up the safe. They're calm on it. Don't go tell because you getting robbed and die.
And I don't think they understand how fucked they are in a situation like this. This is a Fed case. And already the feds are revealing they know who went where.
Yeah. When the feds pick you up, bro, you hit, it's over. You might as well just say you did it. Not saying say you did it, but the feds already know, bro. Let's say they already got your on video. I bet they got all the evidence they need. They about to cook you in court. And from what I take is that, like, the feds been on your trail. This happened like March 8th, and you just got arrested the end of April, close to the beginning of May. They been on your trail, bro. And you just came home. Ain't you on papers or something? Or you just got all papers? Like, what the hell? Like, I ain't gonna lie, the feds they been scoring this year. They doing they did it. Pushaiti, Lazay, some other shit, you know what I'm saying? They been scoring this year.
Because your cell phone is a GPS tracker. They know who was talking to who at what times. They know when the robbery initiated. They know when the robbery ended based off of when they went in the home and when they left the home. How do we know that Brown was posing as a food delivery, whatever, or Uber Eats? 9 times out of 9, that came from the kid that they robbed. I opened the door, I thought it was Uber Eats, that's what he said, and then everyone pulled out fucking guns asking me for my Bitcoin. Sounds like this kid is fully cooperating. Like I said, if this kid knows who Zay is, if they've had any interactions, which is how they were able to obtain the information that this kid has mad crypto, they might be fucked in this case. Otherwise, Zay is going to be able to afford the best lawyer, as the rappers always do. His lawyer is going to try to pick this shit apart. The phone calls claiming Zay was instructing them on how to do this and that, whatever.
Bro, shut the fuck up, 1090J, because now you just talking, you making me mad. What you talking about that? Leo's going, bro, he cooked. Like, damn, shut up, nigga, damn. Okay, he's going to get a good lawyer, bro, because he got the money. But don't you think the nigga can't get a good lawyer because the people he robbing? Because he probably don't got the money? Like 1090, bro, shut up, bro. Oh, you sound stupid.
The phone calls. Otherwise, Zay is going to be able to afford the best lawyer, as the rappers always do. His lawyer is going to try to pick this shit apart. The phone calls claiming Zay was instructing them on how to do this and that, whatever. Because, I mean, to be fair, right? If you call my phone and you're like, yo, how do I like send crypto? And I'm like, oh, you just need this and that, and you do this and that, and that's it. And they hang up. I don't know if they're in the middle of a fucking robbery. I don't know what they're doing. They just called me and asked me about some damn crypto. But in that sense, he would kind of have to admit to having that conversation. Zay's lawyer, I'm sure, is going to be able to figure this out. And to be honest with you, as much money as Zay be dropping on jewelry and everything else, it's hard to imagine he needed this. I can imagine the other guys being broke as fuck, but not Zay. Zay
was just on no jumper talking about how he just hit that for gambling. He got a whole server, GTA, like the nigga make money. He was just bragging about the money and all that. Like, but you out here robbing motherfuckers for their crypto and opening up their safes. You would have struck the robberies and shit on the phone. Like, you really in a van on Home Alone. Like, this is some real life GTA shit. Like I said, Chicago is real life GTA. Like, it's crazy. And what that happened at it didn't happen in Chicago, but you know it happened in Illinois. You know what I'm saying? Like, that whole fucking state corrupted. I don't know.
Lives out in LA. He doesn't live in Chicago. He's been escaped Chicago. So it's like,
why are you out here then?
Why would he need to even be involved in this situation? The whole Pooh Shiesty and Gucci thing, it wasn't about the money, it was about the contract, which technically made it about the money. But he took all that other shit just to add disrespect to the situation. Versus in this situation, what the fuck are they, you know, did you think you were really gonna get off with 10, 15 million in crypto and just bust that shit down with the homies and nobody was gonna figure nothing out and that kid wasn't gonna say nothing about it? Like,
apparently you can go from 0 to a complete site in just a single prompt with Rich Harmony. I don't know if this is going to be possible.
Or multiple people.
These crypto kids love getting next to the rappers and love acting like they're doing this crazy shit. Like, there's a lot of kids that come from money and then figure out a way to turn their parents' money into their own money, but they want to like sell drugs and shit just to feel like they're living that lifestyle, as if they made it and they can relate to the rappers, and then they get around the rappers just to get robbed by the rappers.
Yeah, cause you dick ride and won't be down, cause you're not really from that club. You talking too much or you doing too much goofy shit. Nigga know you a goofy. It's how you about. It's how about you. It's about how you move, bro. It's how about you carry yourself. Nigga say you carry yourself like a goofy. Nigga say you move like a goofy. Nigga say you talk too much. Nigga gonna up there fire your ass. And especially if you got money, you go around saying it. Oh yeah, I be doing that crypto shit. I be robbing motherfuckers. I be scamming. I be getting so much bread out there. You dick ride nigga. Give me all that shit now. Give me all that. Give me that watch, jewelry, that crypto, all that. Open up this safe right now, nigga. Open it up. Niggas paid in full your ass. Nigga. Do your ass like what? Meech, huh? It was Meech, huh? Told her that with that fucking safe when they ran that nigga crib, shot him in the fucking head. Cause you dick around niggas. Me, I ain't doing it. I don't care what rapper you is. You ain't gotta be around me. Nigga, fuck you. I don't trust nothing.
So, the major thing in this, we're barely seeing any information. Everything that I gave you in this video is the subtle layout that the feds have given. More paperwork is gonna drop. We might get pictures, surveillance, we don't know what the fuck we're gonna get. But there's gonna be a lot more shit that's gonna come out. I'm gonna keep y'all updated and in tune about the situation. We're gonna see how bad it is. I'm not gonna say anything sounds good though, because anytime the feds indict you, you're kind of essentially looking at some time. How many people have we really seen walk away without getting time from the feds? How many people haven't had to sit down for months, if not over a year, fighting a fed case? This is gonna put him away for a little bit. Definitely the other people he was with. And like I said, if they're all broke as fuck and the feds are like, hey, you're facing life plus 20. We don't even want to give you 30 years. Best we can do is like 20, and you at least get to like go home at some point and not die in the feds. But you need to cooperate. It's pretty fucking likely someone's gonna take that opportunity.
It's 6 of them. Somebody gonna tell. Like 5, 6 of them.
And everyone knows this when they get into these situations, but it's kind of like a gambling addiction, right? You know there's a chance you could get away, and if you get away, you know you could get away with possibly millions. In this case, it was only 111,000. That really ain't shit, because 7 ways, that's 16 a piece. That ain't nothing. That's bill money if you got money. You know what I mean? But we'll see what happens. I'll keep y'all updated. It's 1090 Jake. I'm rocking with y'all rocking with me.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I really want to write to the academics video too. But I'm not robbing no nigga of no what's it called? $100,000. Like if he look, listen, that nigga got crypto, that nigga got an account, and I know that nigga up what 500 plus. I'm running in that crib, nigga. Let me create a thumbnail. But yeah, I'm gone. Yeah, I'm running in that crib, nigga.